across the nation that have been selected to premiere this film on this day. So what's happening right now here in Atlanta is also happening in New York. It's happening in Philadelphia. It's happening in Los Angeles. And it's happening in Seattle. All at the same time, all on the same days. What essentially happens is that AFIRM, African American Film Releasing Movement, who owns this film, AFIRM becomes its own distributor for independent film. And it's so important for an artist to be able to have a way to get their film out to the public and the masses in general. So because of you, Bronze Lens Film Festival gets to benefit from all of this that's going on this weekend. We get a little bit of national bump. But more importantly than anything, films like this, created, produced by Miss Ava DuVernay and other great films to come, get an audience that they wouldn't have. They get to be in front of people that would never know that they existed. A very wonderful story was told by Ava when we were talking, and that was Black Swan, who just won the Best Actress Oscar, et cetera, did the film festivals first. And it created buzz that way. It didn't go straight to theaters. It used that incubation period of being before wonderful people that had an interest in great film around the country before it became the big blowout hit that it was. So we want to see that same kind of thing happen for films like I Will Follow. So if you followed us on Facebook or Twitter, there will be another release coming in the fall, but right now our intent is to sell every show, every day from now through Thursday. And if we do really well, it will continue for that next week as well. But if you like the film, we want you to just make sure that you tell somebody about it and tell them to come and see this wonderful gentleman here. I didn't know you were back. I can talk for today.
Yeah, keep
going. Give me that, John Wyatt. Mari's going to take a few questions from you that you might have about him or his involvement with the film. And we've got about 10 minutes.
That's it, 10 minutes.
So the floor is open. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. I don't know if you know, but there were several shots where they had pictures, I guess, of the family, the girls in the family, and there's 3 girls in the pictures and only 2 in the movie. Did they drop the character, or is that?
No, they didn't drop a character. I think it was just props. I think that was their issue. Real good eye. Yep, real good eye.
That's all
I'm
right.
really impressed with the budget. Was it 50,000?
Give or take.
That's incredible.
Yeah, she really did a phenomenal job.
How many days did you shoot?
They shot 15 to 18 days maybe. I think I was on for maybe 3 days, so definitely less than, within 20 days it was shot.
Questions? Yes, sir.
Whatever happened, you know that woman was upset with that?
You want that? You want the truth? That's what it is, man. But what do you mean, the character?
Well, the character, it was pretty good. But what I'm looking at is, you know, it was heartbroken or something.
Yeah, I was definitely heartbroken. I was,
It took it too much of a time.
she kind of, you know, and I think I think the story that's told between the two of them is that I was unaware of her life and how important she was and what she did, and not that the importance mattered, you know, or the magnitude of what she did, not that that really mattered to my character, but she sort of hid that life from me, which to me sort of said she was not wanting to fully know me or fully love me. But obviously she was still holding on to feelings, Blair Underwood's character, so I moved on, man. I had to get it going. Yeah. Okay. Of course, yeah. She asked if there was a determining factor in me taking the role because the brother was so positive, and I said, of course. There's just not a lot of roles like that for brothers to play, you know. I mean, in terms of cinema on a bigger screen, it's been a long time. You know, we like Darius Love Hall and Love Jones, and there's been some brothers in the 90s, character-wise, that we saw that. But I love Billy D. Williams and Mahogany, and, you know, The Lady Sings the Blues, love and intimacy between the type of black men that were being portrayed back then. And so, unfortunately, when you're an African-American male, a lot of times you get put into this power type of strong role, but the strong role doesn't always lend itself to being elegant and respectful to women strong. So that role was very easy for me to jump on. Good question. Come on, man, you chilling. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. God bless you for that. Thank you for that, man.
My question was, him in a hurry, what drew him to the script when you saw it? So that
Well, the script, you know, that's a slightly different question. The script was, she wrote it, it was vague. You know what I mean? There was like, it had a vagueness to it in terms of like, I couldn't really, it's funny because it's called I Will Follow, but it wasn't easy for me to follow exactly how she was trying to tell it. And I think I was intrigued because of the fact that it was kind of gray and not black and white. It was written poetically, you know, and I thought, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen a script written like that in a long time, so, yeah. Hey!
Hi, Omar.
What's up, mama? This, ladies and gentlemen, she's trying to tuck it in. This is a very dear friend of mine, Deborah. I know her as Debbie, but she is a big-time journalist, and she is from Southside Chicago, so she came to support. Hey.
Congratulations, first off, on the film.
Thank
Why
you.
did you choose Atlanta, of course, being your hometown versus LA, where you're currently living, to actually be here for the premiere?
I ain't even gonna lie, Ava chose it for me. She was like, you going home. Yeah, I came, I did the Bronze Lens Film Festival. Cheryl Gripper and Kathleen had me here for that. So it was just appropriate for me to be here during the luncheon and to promote, and we got a chance to be on CNN, and, you know, I would have loved to be in New York or LA, but it ain't gonna be home. So good question. Good to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. In terms of publicity, I just happened to hear about it on Z103, and it was kind of hard to find on the internet because it didn't advertise. Is that normal, or?
Oh, they advertise like crazy. What internet you on? I see all the heads now. No, I had it.
I saw it. In terms of which movie theater, and I just happened to.
Oh, okay. Specifically to where it was.
It wasn't a lot of, I don't know.
I think it was. And I'm a dinosaur when it comes to computer, but I could see it everywhere. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. And I think Kathleen said that we're 7 days here. So next Thursday, and I think the other 4 cities respectively are carrying the movie for the same length of time. I think she had it everywhere, Twitter and Facebook, and I mean, she's done a lot. We YouTubed about it, Sally and I, so we did, yeah, we done some stuff.
That's all I see.
Okay.
Even if you went to AMC Movies and looked up for this movie, you have to know the name of the movie to follow.
Okay.
Their regular schedule.
Okay.
I received the email about it, so that's how I knew about it. But what happens is, if I see a movie listed and I have no idea what it is or never heard anything about it, I will click on it and read the synopsis. So some people will find the movie that way, but since it's not even listed there, and they may not.
Okay. So I'll address it with Ava for sure. What's up, brother?
I was going to ask, as a young African-American, upcoming actor, and a great one, I might add.
Oh, thank you, man. Very humbling.
What is it that, in reference to the Academy Awards, what are we not doing to get our films nominated, to get our actors nominated? What are we not doing?
It's such a tough question. We got okay, cool. It's a really good question. It's tough because, I want to say that's getting nominated, quote unquote, getting nominated is almost a political thing. You know what I mean? If we're doing the stories and we're doing the work as actors and as filmmakers, and we're doing enough to get nominated. But then the getting has become loosely, it's loosely defined on what is getting. Like, should we sell out to get nominated? I don't think we should. So maybe there's people that are actually doing things to get nominated, but they're not getting nominated. I think we got to tell better stories. We can't expect that academy or anybody that reflects that academy is going to give us a shot in terms of them applauding us and going, yeah, we want you on the Oscar stage. We can't expect that. But we continue to do work that we have kind of shied away from. I think, we can be cool. I mean, at the end of the day, hip-hop is the biggest music in the world, but it's most consumed or purchased by young teenage white kids. So that would get us on an Oscar stage, music. Grammy-wise, we're on their equivalent of an Oscar stage, but in terms of our images being put out there visibly, which is different from music, they're a lot more afraid of our images being out there. So if we're doing what we need to do and they're afraid, then we might be doing exactly what we need to do. We're just not necessarily getting on the Oscar stage, I hope I help. Hey, I know you. Hello, it's good to see familiar faces.
I was wanting to know, or comment that I really thought it was interesting that the character Amanda had such a unheard of career in music to play the drums as an African American female. Can you speak to how that character came?
That's Ava's. That's a real life thing.
Really?
So the movie is loosely based on Ava's life. Obviously, Ava was a big time publicist in her world. The Ava DuVernay Agency, one of the most powerful sisters in Hollywood for years now, and she made May a makeup artist, so to speak. But that was Sally Richardson played a character supposed to be loosely based off of Ava DuVernay's life, and that was her aunt. It's crazy, yeah. And she would be able to do it more justice in terms of talking about her, but yeah. But I thought Beverly Todd killed it. She did a great job. Yeah.
One more?
Do we gotta wrap up?
One more.
One more? Okay. Thank you.
And what you were saying a little while ago about as far as being recognized by the academy and so forth, I see this and the whole Grunge Atlantis movement as we're going to prepare ourselves by ourselves. And I think that that's a wonderful step in life.
I agree.
Thank you everyone for your